YouTube Zam, it's your boy Zell back with another banger. In this video is Devin Haney's career on the line versus Jose Ramirez. Let's get it. Oladipo. Oladipo said a lot in interviews on YouTube. He said, I think fighting Jose Ramirez is so risky for Devin Haney. And to be fair, fighting Rolly for Ryan is risky as well, especially at welterweight. What are these guys doing? He also says, Devin, I really do think so. Um, when asked who is taking the bigger risk between Ryan and Devin, he said he believed Devin taking the bigger risk. He said he wants to see how Devin has recovered from the beating against Ryan now that he's moving up. He also said him saying he can't make 140 is crazy because you've only made it once, and that was against Regis. Now he made 140 twice against Regis and Ryan. He also says, "What you mean you can't make 140? He was fighting at 35 for 7 years." He says when he looks at Ramirez, that's a guy that has been at 140 for a decade. He definitely can't make 40. He's a big guy and experienced boxer. I think Devin is taking a big risk here. He also says he should have had a fight in between. He should have had a fight 6 months later. Talking about Devin. So Oli said a lot, and I'm gonna talk about a lot of the things he said. First of all, he says he thinks that Devin is taking a bigger risk. Obviously, we know Devin taking a bigger risk because that's what Devin Haney has done his whole career. Devin Haney built his career up taking risk, being Lomachenko mandatory, activating the mandatory, and Lomachenko and Canelo making up a fake franchise belt so they could duck, so Loma could duck Devin, and so Canelo can duck Jamal. So he took that risk. He took Lomachenko belt, he made Lomachenko get the belt up. Then he he wanted to fight Teal to become undisputed. Teal ducked him. So he went to Australia to fight Cambosos and became undisputed. And he took that risk. His daddy wasn't even in his corner, I believe. And he still beat up Cambosos with no trainer. So Devin Haney built the career up taking risks. Right? That's why he's so hated, because he did what they said he can't do. They was literally in cahoots. Teofimo was in cahoots saying Devin Haney think we're gonna give him an opportunity, but we not. So they was in cahoots trying to keep him from becoming undisputed, but he still did it. I think that's one of the reasons he's extremely hated, because they made plans to make sure to guarantee he don't become undisputed, and he still did it. It just goes to show you. He says Devin taking a bigger risk, which obvious. Ryan is fighting Rolly, right? Obviously. We all want to see how Devin has recovered. I feel like everybody want to see that. I feel like Devin Haney fight gonna be the most anticipated because we want to see how he gonna recover. And the weight issue, we know Devin Haney a big dude, right? We know he a big dude. We knew he was gonna move up to welterweight eventually. Devin Haney's career might end at 54. You feel me? His career might end at 54. But yeah, he a huge dude. And he's fighting another big guy, but on paper they say Jose bigger. I think Devin Haney gonna be bigger than this dude. And at welterweight, Devin Haney could be as big as he want to be. You feel me? So I mean, I respect Devin taking risks. I thought he was gonna stay at 140 for the belt, but apparently he want to fight the biggest and best guys. So I gotta respect it. He already been undisputed, right? He always gonna be he a Hall of Famer, right? If he could get another belt at welterweight, dude, a walking Hall of Famer. So yeah, that's where I'm pretty much at with it. I think Devin Haney is taking a huge risk, but to answer the question, is his career on the line? No. You feel me? No. Lomachenko's career wasn't on the line after his second loss, after his third loss. And we know if Lomachenko fights Shakur Keyshawn or Tank, he's going to take his fourth loss, right? So if Lomachenko's career wasn't on the line, Devin Haney shouldn't be on the line. Jose Ramirez got 2 losses. It's his career. His career it might be on the line now, but no, Devin Haney's career is not on the line. Only in America, if you lose more than one fight, your career on the line. If you lose one fight, they say your career over in America, right? Which is crazy. Is ridiculous. I respect fighters if they take an L. Errol Spence, I still like Errol after he took an L. I like Deontay Wilder, who wanted to challenge himself. Devin Haney took an L. He took it on the chin until he find out that Ryan cheated. You feel me? So no, his career won't be over. That's only in America. You feel me? And if Americans hate him, he can always go to UK or Saudi and so on and still make hella money. But I do agree that Devin Haney jumping to 147 is a huge risk, like I said. But I believe him jumping to 147 is really him chasing Ryan, and him it being hard for him to make 140 because we know he a huge dude. Dude, big, he got a big upper body. He's strong. Like Devin Haney got a lot of muscle in his upper body, so it's hard for him to cut them weights. because he not cutting water. When he cuts to make them weight classes, he cutting muscle. You know, a lot of guys they could cut water off to make the weight. No, Devin Haney is cutting muscle to make them weight classes. He a big, strong dude. And he mentioned that he's not going back down. So I believe that he got to develop some respectable power. I do believe that if he gonna move up the welterweight, the thing that'll make me believe in him even more is if he shows a level of developed power. We know the defense can develop a little bit more, but he has to develop power. And part of why he don't develop power is his kinetic chain. He don't use it, right? When he punch, he don't transfer the energy from his hips through his abs, through his chest, through his arm. He don't do it. He moves his hips and his arm at the same time. You feel me? Which it reduces the kinetic energy. You feel me? It's some scientific shit. You just gotta understand that, you know, when Tank throws punches, it's like a spring. It's like a spring. It's like when you coil up a spring and you let it go, boom, it explodes. That's how Tank punch. That's how Deontay Wilder punch. That's how Bud punch. That's how a lot of these strong guys punch. So if Devin Haney can develop a punch, I think he would be on a different level. He need to go train with some of these guys that can punch. You feel me? If you want to develop power, you train with guys that got power. If you want to develop defense, you train with guys that got good defense. But I think that Devin Haney is going to look good on his return, right? Last time he struggled versus Loma, he came back against the Southpaw and Regis and made Regis look crazy. He struggled against Ryan Garcia's left hook. So I believe they say Jose got a good left hook. I think Devin Haney going to take his left hook away. Devin Haney, after a performance and when he don't look good, he comes back and he dominates. So, yeah, I believe he's going to dominate Jose. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Turn the post notification bell on. Till next time.